As technology advances in this very new digital age with a demand for a stable internet connection and a variety of technologies to choose from, it's easy to lose human connection. So how do we make sure humanity and technology work hand in hand for a better society? We need it now more than ever. We're about to chat to George Mendes, the Chief Officer for Vodacom Consumer Business Unit, on how we can create a world that is digitally inclusive without losing that human touch in the process. George, very good morning. How are you?
Very good. Welcome. Thank you so much. Lovely to be here.
I'm very excited for what we're about to talk about, because what role does Vodacom Home want to play in the lives of South African families?
Yeah, Zoe, thanks very much. I mean, effectively, connectivity is like the basic thing that we will do. But beyond connectivity, we ensure that entertainment, education, security, all of these things that are capabilities that you unlock as working from home is what we provide. And that's exactly what Graham just mentioned now. It's bringing technology and human beings together to really unlock the capabilities.
How are you as Vodacom Home Internet helping open up a world of opportunities for one's family, obviously from the home? What do you think sets you apart from your competitors?
So what makes us different is we can quite easily deploy insurance products. If you look at cybersecurity and if you look at all these kind of things that are now really at the forefront, we need to ensure that you've got someone that's really reliable that can provide these level of services. We have mobile backup as a service, if you take fiber as an example, and there are a whole host of other products and services that we have. Of course, a 24-hour call center, we have home tech support, we can set up super Wi-Fi in your household. So there are a number of initiatives and products that we have that really clearly set us aside and apart from some of the competitors.
And I love that you are leading this and, of course, making sure that we all stay connected. Now, George, talk to us about the importance of a home that is connected, and how does technology improve the lives and the general well-being at this house?
First and foremost, you need to have connectivity. I think it's the oxygen nowadays. If you think of education and online education and remote education, you could have a child missing a whole piece of their curriculum as a result of not having that connectivity. If you look at consumer IoT products, basic things like just sensors for your doors and windows and switching on alarms and to save electricity in today's day and age is quite a critical thing because of the cost of living. So all of these kind of services are things that you can just add on. And it's almost like Lego blocks. If you take the basic product set, you can just add on as you go along.
And each step can enhance your quality of life. I think connectivity speaks to, for me over the last year, keeping my family connected. I love the direction that we are moving in now, and you clearly are leading that charge. Maybe a good time for you to paint a picture for us of what the Vodacom Home looks and feels like. You've touched on some of these elements, but what experiences can one expect, and maybe elaborate on the products that you have in place to cater to those various connectivity needs in the household?
I think the important part is to firstly get connected. So we have fiber, and there are a number of fiber options. We provide our own infrastructure. We also sell on behalf of other infrastructure providers. You can have different speeds. You can have effectively different bundle sizes. You can go to unlimited fiber. We have a product called Radwin, which effectively is a fixed wireless product. We could connect from the closest base station in a fixed wireless environment. And we have 5G, which is obviously wireless. We have 4G, which is wireless. And effectively, the difference with these is they give you different speeds and you've got different latency capabilities. Latency, in a nutshell, is simply the amount of time, if you like. If you're a gamer, then you want no latency. So if you're playing some kind of game and
zero ping,
you need to shoot one of the baddies in your game, then you want that reaction speed to be instant as opposed to a delayed reaction. So we have all these product sets that are really available to whatever the requirements are and the needs are. And that's the very first layer at different prices on a contract basis, month to month, with Wi-Fi mesh environments, and any other hardware you may have. Also UPS, so uninterrupted power supplies, is something that we do. And the reason for that is obviously, when load shedding kicks in, you want to make sure that you can still continue, at least for a number of hours.
Well, I feel like you hit the nail on the head. We have a large gaming community that watches the show.
Massive,
so
yeah. Zero ping they want. Zero ping.
Now, I love this phrase, when your family connects, we go further together. Yeah. Do you mind telling me a little bit about exactly what you mean with this?
We are fundamentally changing the way in what we deliver, in how we deliver. We want to make sure that we leave the planet in a better place than what we found it in. We want to make sure that we have connectivity and inclusivity for all. It's the basic right. Suddenly, when you are able to educate the child remotely, it's a fundamental difference. You are no longer selling a SIM card with a router, with a data plan and a package. You are now educating lives. During the COVID pandemic, and we're still in it, but in the more harsh lockdown levels, if we did not have connectivity to remain somewhat insane and in touch with our families, everyone being connected is just a fundamental thing that needs to happen.
Leveling the playing field, and I think we are probably more connected globally even now than we ever have been before. So thank you for playing your part. I've picked up a lot from this. I didn't actually take on board how much of a new movement forward Vodacom Home really is for your organization and for the country. So thank you so much for opening my eyes this morning. I really do appreciate your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Graham. Thank you, Zoe.
There we go. That is George Mendes, and there is no denying the world around us is changing at a rapid pace, and the shift towards smart home connectivity is the way of the future. Now visit Vodacom Home for more on these amazing products.
When your family connects, we go further together. Vodacom.